Today in Taipei, a prison sentence in a chilling poisoning case, new gray zone military moves by China, tougher food safety rules taking shape, a dramatic sea rescue off the northeast coast, and Taipei climbs the global student city ranks. I'm Dean, welcome to the City Report with Dean Bark, coming to you from Taipei. Let's kick things off with a bang. First up, a Taiwan woman is sentenced for poisoning an Australian student with rat poison. The Taipei District Court has sentenced Yang Qinping, a Taiwan national, to 11 years and 2 months for the attempted murder of Alex Shorey, an Australian exchange student studying here. Prosecutors said the poisoning began on March 24, 2023, after Shorey told Yang he planned to return to Australia and cut contact. According to the court, Yang laced Shorey's drinks on 3 occasions, causing severe symptoms that ultimately led doctors to diagnose poisoning. On April 16, 2023, Shorey's father arranged to bring him back to Australia for treatment. Yang denied the charges, but judges described her conduct as premeditated and egregious, and they found no genuine remorse. Officials noted the case drew attention from Australia's government due to the victim's nationality, which put a spotlight on cross-border victim support and communication between Taipei and Canberra. Yang offered a startling claim in court, saying the rat poison was for her own use because she missed her late husband. Well, that's one way to look at it, but it didn't convince the bench. My take, Yang's actions were chillingly deliberate, highlighting the darker side of personal relationships. That's the headline. Moving on, China is testing new gray zone military tactics near Taiwan, and yes, that raises security concerns. Defense analyst Chi Chung, a researcher who tracks cross-strait military trends, reports that the People's Liberation Army is running prolonged helicopter flights and possible joint exercises with drones near our air defense identification zone. Taiwan's Ministry of National Defense, the MND, says a Chinese helicopter even crossed the Taiwan Strait median line and loitered for an extended period, something we haven't seen since 2022. The potential first, a helicopter-drone joint exercise in this area. Chie warns it could simulate air assault training or test how quickly Taiwan scrambles and tracks multiple slow-moving targets. The point of gray zone tactics is pressure without open conflict. Think constant sandpaper on the status quo. It stretches our response bandwidth without triggering a war. My take, calculated moves to probe our defenses and our patience. Let's not overcomplicate this. Deterrence is as much about stamina as it is about hardware. Let's pivot to food safety. Taiwan's 6 major municipalities are backing tougher amendments to the Food Safety Act after the contaminated cooking oil scandal involving Central Union Oil, a domestic edible oil manufacturer. A cabinet-convened meeting, chaired by Minister without Portfolio Chen Shih-chung, focused on tightening source management, process oversight, and digital governance for traceability. City leaders called for clearer definitions, risk-based classification of food businesses, and rules that match on-the-ground realities. Kaohsiung's mayor pushed the risk-tiering concept, while Taichung's mayor emphasized broader consultation before rollout. Here's the latest scoop tied to that scandal. The Taiwan FDA, our national food and drug regulator, says all remaining untested samples of Central Union Oil products from April to June have now passed inspection, after earlier batches exceeded limits for benzopyrene, a carcinogenic compound. An independent panel will conduct an on-site review of the company's manufacturing process, and the FDA is drafting amendments that would require more frequent self-inspections and third-party verification. Call it like it is, the scandal exposed gaps from factory floor to store shelf, and the fix has to be end-to-end. My take, stronger rules, clearer definitions, and digital traceability are not nice-to-haves. They're the only way to keep bad oil from reaching your wok. Shifting gears to the water. The Taiwan Coast Guard pulled off a dramatic rescue after the fishing vessel Yongfu 188 caught fire northeast of Pengjia Islet, which is a small island off Taiwan's northeast coast. The timeline is tight. The fire broke out around 7 p.m. on July 21st. The 6-member crew abandoned ship to a life raft and drifted for nearly 10 hours. Around 3 a.m. on July 22nd, the Coast Guard received the distress call and dispatched a patrol. By daybreak, all 6 were found in stable condition. Despite efforts to fight the blaze, the vessel sank around 5 a.m. It carried about 2,000 liters of fuel, and an oil sheen was observed near the site. The Coast Guard sent CGA 133, a patrol vessel tasked with environmental monitoring, to watch for spread and impact. Investigators are looking into the cause. Fires at sea move fast and are hard to contain. Training and quick mobilization made the difference here. My take, a reminder that readiness is not a slogan. It's minutes and meters that save lives. And now for something completely different. Taipei just climbed the charts as a student city. In the latest global rankings from Quacquarelli-Simons, known as QS, Taipei is 14th worldwide and 5th in Asia. The index weighs university performance, student mix, desirability, employer activity, affordability, and student views. National Taiwan University, the city's flagship, is ranked 54th globally, anchoring our academic profile. Affordability stands out. International students here pay around $4,700 a year in tuition, which placed Taipei 22nd on that sub-metric. Students praise the city's inclusion and welcoming vibe, plus strong transport, healthcare, and job pathways in sectors like IT and finance. Other Taiwan cities on the list include Hsinchu, Taichung, Taoyuan, and Kaohsiung. My take, a student city is only as good as its daily commute, rent, and late-night noodles. On those fronts, Taipei keeps delivering. Time to close the book on that. Stay tuned for more updates right here in Taipei. Have a good day, and tune in tomorrow.